evening, all my fluffy tech heads. Daisy here with you tonight, and it's Tech Talk. So you can see my hands because, again, we're going to be holding electronics that are not brand new, possibly needing buttons pressed, and I don't want to drop things. So, well, I was wanting to talk about some of my older laptops that I've had over the years. And different ways they were interesting, useful, or fun. And this one is one of the times where when I bought the laptop, it was actually faster and way more powerful than my desktop computer. This has not happened since then, mind you. But at the time, there were some years where I didn't have a lot of money and couldn't afford to upgrade my computer. But I really wanted a new laptop, and I finally had some money, and I was just accepting my desktop was probably good enough. I had no idea how slow it was till I got this laptop. So, it isn't exactly light. I apologize. It's a 17-inch Toshiba laptop. And I forgot how heavy this thing was till I just got it out of the drawer a little bit ago. So, I got this thing new. I probably paid about $500-600 for it. It's a nice 17-inch laptop, at least it was for the time. And it is definitely what I would refer to as a thick boy. Because, I mean, just look at that. Look at how many fingers it takes to cover up the side of it. I know I have skinny fingers, but still. That's 3 fingers at the skinnier areas. Or here to the back, it can easily get a little bit more. The Twilight Sparkle sticker that's a little bit scratched up was added much, much later. After this laptop had its lifespan of being mine, I did give it to Autumn when his laptop had died. But since then, he's had 2 other laptops, so it's kind of got back into household public domain. It was a Vista laptop, so don't give me that look. Vista was only bad on the way it was released. It's almost exactly the same as Windows 7 in the long run. Both in actual functionality and the back and the user interface in the end. But it did what it needed to. And at the time that I bought this laptop, Vista had been out for a while, so this laptop was built after that. Therefore, driver files existed for its parts, so I didn't have any problems. My first Vista experience was this laptop, and I had no problems at all. Vista related, anyway. I mean, there's other things you have problems with in life, so that's how life goes. Anyway, I haven't turned it on or plugged it in yet because, well, I want to give you some good looks at it physically before I gave you the on experience. This one actually had a DVD writer drive in it, which is one of the things I was really excited about when I bought it. And it has on this side 4 USB 2 ports. I believe that's the dial-up modem there. Yeah, that's the dial-up modem right there. Oh yeah, dial-up action. I lived in a broadband territory by this time, so don't worry. No ports at all in the back. Over here we had a good old-fashioned VGA. Power duped there. And the power cord sticks straight out, so if I was doing this with that, I'd be running into it constantly. Good old network port. 2 more USB ports. That's a total of 6 on this thing. A PS2 for keyboard and or mouse. And on the very front edge is a very dead center is the SD card slash memory card slash I don't remember all the different versions of card that could fit in that hole. But it was one of the minor multi-card readers. And the volume control is on the front there, as well as all sorts of audio jacks, headphones in and out, microphone, and I think a line in, a line out, a line in, line out, headphone in, or headphone out and microphone out. And a physical switch for the wireless card if you wanted for some reason to turn it off. It's right on the very front and easy to forget it's there. I believe it had a 500 gig hard drive. And to say the least, to me at the time, it was a pretty good powerhouse. This is back when Second Life was kind of a new thing and the trend. And my desktop could barely run it, but this thing ran it like a champ. It definitely generated heat. Big old heat vent there. Some heat vents on the bottom. It was a toasty boy. But it did do the job. I will definitely give it that credit. It does have a little latch to pop it open. The keyboard is a little worse for wear at this point. I did work from it for a good while, and I enjoyed it. So there are a lot of letters that are blank. It had a decent touchpad. I usually have it disabled and just use a wireless mouse. I'm staring at the buttons here, trying to tell you that it's actually interesting. Power. What's an internet button? Media player, play and stop, fast forward. So it had basic media controls above the keyboard area. But it was a full size keyboard plus number pad, which was really nice. That was one of the big selling points for me, is because as I was trying to work from home, I was working for a phone company, so I needed something with ability to type numbers in a lot. So number pad was very important to me. And having a laptop with a keyboard attached to it would have been kind of silly. Otherwise, this keyboard actually is pretty basic. Even has the 6-point extra buttons, the page up, page down, home and stuff. They're up here in the corner, but they're all still in their normal positions, which is pretty cool. So they're, as far as I remember, I'm not staring at another keyboard right now. So they're all there, and they're all their own button. They're not like a function button or anything to do them. A lot of the F keys do have function and a laptop thing, like turn the brightness up or down or something. Nothing you'd need on a moment-to-moment basis, but they're nice to have there for whenever you need them. And they're not in a way you'll accidentally bump them and, cause chaos. And I go to reach the cord to plug her in so I can turn her on for you. I knock it off my lap. Perfect. Go Caddy. Okay, there's the other end of it. Perfect. I can't see the floor at this angle. All right. We got lights. All right, I got battery light. It doesn't mean it's actually charging because I believe the battery's been dead for ages. I'm hitting the power button. I will hold it up so you can watch. Assuming this actually has enough juice, I'm ready to start. There we go. Toshiba. Let's see how long it takes to enjoy Windows. This is not time-lapsed. This is real video. This is me acting like an idiot while I stare at a black screen. And a little green diddle bar going back and forth. Does everybody remember the little green diddle bar? I miss, in boot-up phase, at least that kind of let you feel like you were staring at something. It wasn't really a progress bar. It was kind of a doing bar. Windows Corporation. It doesn't even say Vista on it as booting up. I think they were started to try and hide that after a few updates. It's like it's Windows. Just Windows. Don't think about it. Don't think about that name. It's not the best one. We promise we'll get it better soon. Man, this is exciting. This is quality content. But yeah, this printer actually for the longest time was pretty darn good. The battery, sadly, yeah, is kind of worthless at this point, and I don't really see a point in paying to put a battery in a laptop I'm not going to actually take out and travel with. That's just kind of outside of the normality. The audio was actually pretty darn good out of it, if I remember right. And for the time I used her, she was pretty darn snappy as far as working good. Keyboard actually was pretty darn responsive. I mean, I typed on it daily. But yeah, touchpads at this point, especially in something larger, were really kind of not as effective. If you needed it, like right now, I will need it. Oh, the Windows noise. Hi, Windows noise. Yeah, we put a safe display on the background at some point because someone, not us, was going to be using it. Let me see. Is the trackpad? Okay, the touch point is actually on. Not much is actually on here. But you remember I left the Battletech printing programs on here just because they actually still worked on Vista. So I do have a use for this. So Heavy Metal Pro and all of its variants are on here, depending on what kind of battle mech I need to print at any given time. You can see the Star Destroyer there, if the glare behaves. Maybe. The display is actually pretty good. It's better than when you're trying to look at it through webcam and recording, as we're doing right now. And yeah, it had all the basics. Did it have webcam? I don't think it did. No, this was pre-webcam laptop, so no webcam on this at all. You had to, if you wanted to use the a webcam, you had to buy one. Granted, there are 6 USB ports on this thing. For as big as this thing is, though, you'd think you'd have a webcam. This chunky boy should have had a webcam. But, well, again, this was close to 15 years ago that I bought this because I got it just after I got working at that company. And so, yeah, it's close. It's around 15-ish. I'm just going to spitball it around that range. I bought it at one of the office stores like Staples or Office Depot or something like that. They had the one I liked. It's on sale. Ta-da. And my previous laptop, which was a second-hand Dell at the time, was really not doing well. Also, that previous one, which doesn't exist anymore, was whenever wireless cards were kind of a standard internal product in laptops and things. So I was having enough hassle with PMCIA cards and stuff. So yeah, having one built in was amazing. And this was also my first laptop that did not have a PMCIA card slot, which kind of confused me at first because that was one of the things I thought wouldn't go away anytime soon. They were pretty useful. Pretty universal, easily to get new cards with, but I understand the lack of wasting space in a laptop for something the size of a credit card, top-wise, but about maybe 3 times as thick as a credit card if you took out all the number bumps. Yeah. So, Not much to really show you. I'm not going to like browse the internet on or anything. I know it should be connected to our Wi-Fi. Probably needs, oh yeah. Fun thing, every time I turn one of these old computers on, I look and I see the, like the Microsoft Security Center sitting there going, I need updates and I haven't scanned in like forever. You're right, you haven't been turned on in like forever. So, no, you haven't scanned in forever. Congratulations. But yeah, another one of my laptops. 500 gig hard drive? I can actually check that now that it's turned on. Watch me try and use the computer with fursuit head and no glasses. And a mostly white background, so I am staring, looking for this mouse arrow. Googlies. Windows Explorer. This is Vista, so there's a lot of the hotkeys you're not going to have. Oh yeah, definitely Autumn Fox. Last time it was used. Computer. Not Fox. Yeah, you renamed it. Properties. I can check all the info. Oh my gracious. It was only 160 gig hard drive. I thought it was bigger than that. Wow. So my cell phone's more powerful than this. That's a thing. Let's see, can I do the right click on my computer here? Go to properties. Aha. See what all useful information I can glean for you. Yeah, Windows Home Vista Premium. So it is the premium version of Home Vista. Vista had a lot of versions. And I lost my mouse cursor again. I mean, it's down there. I just can't see it. There's a down arrow. Second down arrow. Good enough. Officially, this is a Toshiba Satellite P20SD. It had 4 whole gigs of RAM. I may have upgraded to that. It was the 32-bit version of Windows Vista because, well, that's what it came with. That's about all I know. AMD Athlon 64 X2 dual-core processor, 1.8 gigahertz. So it's a dual 1.8. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's still actually useful. Obviously, Vista is no longer supported by Microsoft, so, but it still functions. It still does stuff. Did the power button actually say shut off? Oh, thank goodness. It wasn't set to something weird. It's shutting down. We'll put this baby back to sleep. So there we are. That will be another bit of tech thing out of my life that I thought was worth revisiting. It was not my last Toshiba boat, by far. There was another one. There is another Toshiba. So, yeah. A little hit of the 2006 or 2007. I can't remember exactly which year I bought it. Toshiba boat. A brick of a boat. Battery is one of these big bottom panel things. This one on the just hold the thing up. This one on the bottom here is the battery. One of these is the RAM, and the other one's the hard drive. I can't remember which. I'm not cracking it open just to find out. There's more stuff. The basics, at least the name. I already told you that. Doesn't say anything else about what it came with. My Windows sticker is mostly worn off because, well, it's a sticker on the bottom of a laptop. It definitely traveled a lot, and it is it was a good laptop. All right. I hope that was entertaining in some way. Thank you for spending some time with me looking at a piece of old tech. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little dingly bell. For the little dingly bell, we'll let you know when I post new videos. Who knows? Could be this bunny. Could be me talking about some other weird piece of technology that's sitting in my desk and might be interesting. But for now, thank you for spending some time with me. I look forward to seeing you all again on a future video. But for now, let's see. Like, comment, subscribe, dingly bell. Both Patreon link and the coffee link in the description box below if I missed that. Yeah. Anyway, don't forget to see my next video, whatever it happens to be. Hope you enjoy, and I hope you'll have a great day. Anyone who had a similar laptop to that model, please leave in the comments. I'd be interested to see if anyone else had a similar range of a boat. I will talk about my other Toshiba boat on a later video as well, so stay tuned for that. Ooh. Anyway, I'm off, so toodles floofs, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!